You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
That's why I recorded it.
All right, well,
we got
everybody.
As it is.
We do have a full house. I didn't think we'd ever see this again.
That's too bad because I get a
full
straight
house.
flush.
Yeah, and I have blackjack. Read 'em and weep. I'm not
5
playing
dudes
the same
in
game,
a
am I?
plushie. Yeah.
I've got gin rummy. And by gin rummy, it's just gin and rum.
Listen,
and
I've got
Shane and I
Mahjong.
went to a
I don't know
con
how to play
last
Mahjong.
weekend, and there were a lot of people in fursuits. So
You're currently
I'm
in a
sure.
fursuit. I mean, look at you, Aaron.
Did you guys dress up at the con?
I didn't.
Shane did not, because he is a weirdo.
Well, because I don't have a fucking Pokemon suit.
You have a Servbot head, though,
You
I
should
do still
have
have that
worn
Servbot
a
head.
white shirt.
and everyone
red-
thinks you're a Lego guy when you're in it.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I have one too, and everyone's like,
'Cause-
"Wow, Lego guy!"
Because
And I
no
was like,
one's played that game.
Yeah,
They've been in a few different games.
True, but every time everyone's like, what is this from? Who is this person?" The only reason I know what it's from is because my ex-roommate loved that game.
Hey, it's a Mega Man spin-off.
Saw got his thing figured out.
It's a
Hey,
Capcom
hey,
reference.
it's looking good now.
He's got more than 2 frames.
I went into Task Manager and I gave it top priority.
Nice.
There you go.
Straight to the top.
Your son
Don't
looks like he's
blame
going to
me.
have to swim out of that
Fear found you,
beanbag
lady.
chair.
That's pretty much the point of that thing, I think.
That is the point. It is a family-sized beanbag. It is the best $250 I've ever spent.
It's pretty cool.
$250 and an extra week of trying to get the package off of that guy's truck. 'cause
Literally
he refused to
ripping
give
it
to
out
you.
of the hands of the FedEx driver.
He would like drive by and go, "Nah, forget that." And Saw would
Just
be like
run up to him
sprinting
and
down
slap the
stairs.
box
I
out
had
of his
to-
hand.
I had to go to the facility that I was not allowed to go into and ask them to bring it out to the gate and give it to me.
'Cause the
like,
driver.
Yeah, dude was probably just like, I'm not fucking carrying that thing up
Well,
to
the
this
wild
Yeah,
thing
house.
is,
it's
Saw
like
would go
90
down there.
pounds.
I mean, Saw would go down there and be like, "I will carry it up. Just give me the thing." And the guy's like driving off. Apparently, what?
Giving you the finger out the window.
Well, I mean, the dumb thing is, he has this
He's like-
giant box on his truck every day. I know me. I want it off my truck so I don't have to look at it again.
It only goes out like the 3 times though, doesn't it?
Apparently not.
It was 7 times in a row.
Well, that's kind of shitty because that means that the fucking poor package handlers had to load that thing onto his truck 7 goddamn times.
And I was like, and I called and I was like, "Can you deliver it somewhere else? Is there a place I can pick it up? Is there like, I'm just trying to figure out how to get my package." And they're just like, "Oh, well, if it's on a truck, we can't do anything." But it was always on the truck, according to them. Like, it never fucking left the truck. So I like couldn't get the package, and then one day it wasn't on the truck. And so I was able to go to
I
the
know about
place.
not being able to get package.
my
Speak
God.
about it, girlfriend.
What? During Pride Month, he pulls this shit.
Oh,
It's right in front of my salad.
That is, yes. Listen, it doesn't work if it's not in front of your salad.
And they were roommates. And other such ancient memes by now.
So Thomas had a really good banter question for today. I really liked it a lot. I'm still formulating my own answer to it, actually.
It's a good question.
His question was, if you had the chance to be cast as a character from any book you've read, as that book is adapted to film, who would you want to play, and who do you think you would do well as an actor?
that's like 3 questions.
That's 2 questions.
Yeah.
Who would you want to be cast as? Who
I
do
would
you
just
think you could
choose.
do
I
well
was trying to
as?
do like who would I think I would do well as, like what would be a good fit. I don't know.
Justin, you would be Krillin.
Krillin.
Curlin's not from a well, I guess.
I mean, manga initially, so yeah, I think it qualifies, to be honest.
Here's the answer that I came up with.
I'd be Krillin.
That nobody fucking is going to understand, because I doubt any of you actually read this game.
Oh no, it just came to me.
I would want to be. It probably wouldn't even be me on screen. It would probably have to be like animated. But I would love to do an adaptation of one of the Redwall books.
I'm not
and
familiar with
play
those.
like Salamandra. There's one that's called Salamandastron, and it's based around this giant Badger King guy, and I would play him.
Yep, I can honestly say I've never heard of that book series.
Oh, the
Good
Redwall
name,
books
though.
were my fucking favorite when I was a kid. It was all about like medieval warfare shit, but all of the characters was aminals.
Yeah, I remember there was like an army of mice or something like that in it, wasn't there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the author of those books was from Canada. His name
Yeah, I
is
remember reading them
Shock.
in like grade. I don't. It's pretty young.
Sounds very Watership Down or Watership 7.
No, because Watership Down was way more fucked up than the
Yeah,
Redwall
it was
books
way more
were.
fucked up. This is like much more like high fantasy.
Yes, but yeah, I
Wait.
read those when I was really young, and I always thought that like they should bring it back they should make like some animated shows about them, or some animated movies or something.
Really cool idea too, actually.
Just turn Shane into a bear. He's almost there already.
Not a bear, a badger.
Animation point is
Badgers
gone.
were fucking nuts too.
See?
But yeah, that's my answer.
The
What books
wedding
did you
was
guys like?
just I need to do, so I did it.
Am I the only one here that read as a child?
No, like I mean, I read as a kid. Like, I read like
So-
Gamemaster, they did all that. I read like the fucking Goosebumps books. They did all that. I read like
I read a bunch of
series
Stephen
of
King books.
unfortunate events. They did all that. Harry Potter. They did all that. Lord of the Rings.
Not
they
as
did
a child though, Saw. You read those like in high school.
As a child,
I read like
answered,
some mystery books. Like I think it'd be kind of cool to play like.
Well, it doesn't
some
necessarily
sort of
have to be as a
sleuth.
child. I just picked one that I always thought was cool as a kid, and I always wanted to see like it had an animated adaptation on PBS, but I think you could do a better version of it.
I think the Del Toro Quest books, those are pretty good. I think it'd be cool to play like one of the main characters in that series.
Yeah, I answered with a character from the Stormlight Archive series by Brandon Sanderson. A gentleman named Dalinar Kholin, also known as the
I thought that was a podcast.
Dalinar Kholin?
No, the Stormlight Archives.
No, the Stormlight Archives is a book series.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the Magnus Archives or something along those lines.
Oh.
But yeah, he's his infamous name is the Blackthorn. But yeah, he's this really cool character. He was a berserker general in his younger days, and after his brother died, like his brother the king, he turned into a reluctant politician. Which is a really cool story around him. Either him or his son,
No,
I think, would be a lot of fun.
Don't make me legislate. Stop it.
Red tape. It's every. Well, it was funny because he was like this berserker general. His brother died, and he's like, I got to get my act together. And he's like looking around at all these lords that are practically just playing games with war, and he's like, that's it. I have to fix stuff now. Fuck. All right.
Any other
Now, if-
ones anybody wants to call out?
Anyone out there, if you've read the
Sawyer would
Stormlight
be
Archives, we
She-Hulk.
can be friends.
I mean,
If
listen,
you haven't read the Stormlight
manga
Archives, read the Stormlight
manga
Archives.
works too. I would say those are books or comics.
Any
Them's
written
is
word.
books.
Them's his books. Tattooed tree
Telling you,
slices.
Sawyer would be She-Hulk.
Why would Sawyer be
Don't
She-Hulk?
think that's
He wants to be a big, beautiful
True.
green lady.
listen.
Also
don't
a
we all?
lawyer.
Sawyer the lawyer.
Sawyer
The
lawyer.
name
Yeah,
rhymes.
see?
I should have just did it.
You
I should have just
still-
went to law school.
You could still go to law school, man.
Man, you could have been Sawyer the lawyer, you know.
How do I
I
know
can,
law
s-
school?
I can see the
that's a
highway
little too
billboards
good, dude.
now. Need a lawyer? Call Sawyer.
Fuck, bro.
It sells itself.
Hmm.
That's yeah.
You got a good like jingle, and so that's just so easy to work with for the musicians. Do. It's Sawyer the lawyer.
Need a lawyer. Just call Sawyer.
I think
He'll get you off.
You know what? I think Eli would probably do really good in like one of the lesser known H.P. Lovecraft ones, like Hounds of Tindalos or something like that.
I can see that.
Because all the other ones have been done to death, like at the Mountains of
Yeah.
Madness or
like
Color Out of Space.
They're fucking
Sure.
Eli's the
Or that
Eli's the
one where
Cthulhu
there's
survivor,
like a
Old Man
wizard
Jenkins
that
or
like
whatever.
curses this family, and this guy freaks out about it, and then it turns out that he was just breaking into their houses and shooting them.
I mean, like anything you could see Nicolas Cage in, I could probably do.
That's a lot of. That's a wide range there.
I mean, like I feel like I could be just as campy, you know.
Eli's going out and stealing the Declaration of
I
Independence.
have
looking
like
to go.
very little boundaries.
There
as well, so
goes
there is
I will say I
Man,
don't know
Nicolas
that
Cage
you
has
have
lost
that you
his goddamn
necessarily have the
mind.
emotional range to pull off like leaving Las Vegas or something.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Eli, I want you to take your face off. I want you to put his face on. That's a good movie. It's a bad movie, but
I
it's a
want
good
you to
movie.
take his face
It's like,
off.
dude, that movie is like up there with Waterworld for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Face Off is like top tier schlock. It's amazing.
Wasn't there a Nicolas Cage movie where he could like chart his courses through the future and find the one where he doesn't?
Yeah, it was
die?
terrible.
Yeah. Fuck. What was that? It was just called The Time Machine or something, wasn't it?
No, I think you're thinking about the one where it's like
Oh yeah.
there's like a little girl who can tell the future, and she like writes down a bunch of like disasters, and then eventually everybody on the planet dies, and a bunch of children
Because
get
the
taken
sun
to
like
space.
explodes or some shit. Yeah. And his son gets, spoiler alert, but his son gets like abducted by aliens and like shot into the next galaxy.
Yeah, it's a really bad movie. I went and saw that
Yeah.
one in theaters.
I haven't
We,
seen that movie.
Faye and
Now
I
I'm
watched it
spoiled
on
about the
HBO when we were in the Philippines, where we had like met for the first time in
And I bet
person,
you
and that was one
also
of the first
wanted your
movies
money
we ever
back.
watched together. It's not good.
Did you come up with a book character?
Knowing,
you would
that's
to
what it's
play,
called.
Justin?
Oh man,
I did watch that.
Or were you thinking about Next?
I think I was thinking
Krillin,
about
man.
next.
I'm telling you,
You
I
think
actually
Krillin?
like
Think I
that.
could do a Krillin?
you're short and scrappy
Sorts, yeah.
and
do
not
Krillin.
very powerful.
But it
Yeah, I
was
don't
it was
know.
funny.
Sawyer
I
is She-Hulk.
I posed that question to a friend of mine who he
sure
he
it needs to be
shares his
charged.
Audible account with me, and I'm just because he wants people to talk with the books with him about.
Let's
I'm
see,
more than happy to
plus
listen
we're
to the
gonna have
books.
to start getting ready for bed.
But
soon.
he was telling me I could probably pull off a character from the Dresden Files named Michael Carpenter, who is
so
this
finish up the little thing.
like sword of God basically character. Like he wields a sword that bears one of the nails from the crucifixion in it. And he's like the one of God's strong hand forces in the world. And he's like, you could probably pull that character off. And I was like, that's really funny because I don't like the Christian church, so that would be hilarious for me to play that character.
I read a whole thing the other day about how I don't know what the author's name is that writes the Dresden File books.
Jim Butcher.
Apparently, you can tell his relationship status and whether or not he has been recently divorced by how horny the books get.
You absolutely can, because it gets very horny in some of those books. The first book is about an orgy wizard.
Apparently, he had recently been divorced. Okay.
Orgy Wizard band name called it.
Admittedly, all of the books are fairly horny. He suffers from that male writing women trope of women.
She boobed breastily.
Well, he suffers from that trope of woman is aroused, nipples be pointing. It's a common trope, and I'm like, that's not how anatomy works, bro. But like, do your thing, I guess.
The other thing that I heard is that apparently there's a character in those books that's basically a self-insert who has like bisexual werewolf girlfriends
Wesley
or something.
Crusher.
I'm eating that, Daddy.
Asexual werewolf.
Basically, just a self-inserted
Probably Billy Borden.
Roddenberry in Star Trek.
Is he a short werewolf kid?
No, he like something about how he skateboards and has he has 2 werewolf girlfriends.
Neat.
I've never actually read the books. This is all secondhand stuff that I was reading about trying to read.
Is he a werewolf
this book
himself?
series?
Do you remember?
No, he just has werewolf girlfriends.
It's not bestiality. Because
Well, they're not
also part
werewolves. They're wizards that have taught themselves one trick, and that's how to turn into a wolf. Because they were taught by a spirit of the forest who was a wolf that learned how to turn herself into a human.
I mean, that just sounds like a werewolf with more steps.
The second book is What Werewolf Are We Fighting? Yes. What do you mean, yes? There are 4 kinds, and all of them are in the book. There's a French werewolf. There's a group of Native American.
you.
The Blue
Wait!
Peru is actually the worst werewolf of the
You
group.
said all of the werewolves are in the book, right?
Correct.
Does that mean treats in the book?
No. All the types.
You know
of
what
werewolves.
my favorite thing to do
Speaking of
when it comes to like books and literature or just stories in general is you try to boil down the plot of an entire like series or trilogy or book series or like every single volume of Dragon Ball into 4 words or less.
You about done there, buddy?
Walking with a ring.
I have Dragon Ball down. They wished it back.
That's true.
If you ask me
is true.
to boil down the Dresden Files, is life's hard
Yes,
for
sir.
Dresden. Life's hard for Dresden.
We gotta start getting ready for
Like
Speaking
literally,
of
Jim
books,
Butcher's repeatedly stated his favorite thing. is
You
to
guys
make
are-
Let's tell a story.
Yeah, well, you guys are getting near the end of the second chapter of the second book here. So we're about 2/3 through here. Just
Sounds like a level
wrapping
up
up.
to me.
Do we have
Just wrapping
to
up
drop
the,
the gem into the fiery pits of Mount Doom?
sunshine.
Yeah, we got to
The
drop
gem?
the whole Abomination Vaults into the volcano.
Yeah.
Entire
No,
actual
the gem,
books.
the one gal is being possessed by.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys are really running against the clock here. You do have a young girl, daughter of the mayor.
should we just destroy
you're
it?
expecting to kind of wither away.
Withers.
As
She's just slowly gonna turn incorporeal, and then she'll be a denizen of Lang.
she's got this bruise in her hand that's getting bigger and bigger and more pronounced. And
She's gonna join the FBI.
Emotions are not so great right now. She's very withdrawn, and he's talking about this motley man who is rescuing her in her dreams.
She keeps talking about
terrible
Motley
things.
Crue. She wasn't even alive in the 80s.
Yeah.
What a fucking poser.
You did meet
So
someone
what we need to
who-
do is we need to kickstart her heart and take her home sweet home.
I don't know why I thought Motley Crue was more like punkish, but I came across one of their albums. And I was like, Jesus, they're glam rock. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're glam.
And then
rock.
tell her no smoking in the boys' room.
Was that even Motley Crue?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Motley
they covered
Crue.
it.
Well, yeah.
So anyways, that's one of the mysteries you guys are trying to solve. Where is the denizen of Lang? Is he somewhere in these vaults? And if we do find him, how do we put a stop to him from further affecting Doriana's life?
I mean, he's a guy from the FBI. I don't know if there's anything we can do.
I'm guessing it's Kai Lang from Mass Effect.
So
I think he's from Langley.
as you're working your way through the Abomination
Good
Vaults,
old robot
trying to
eyes.
solve this mystery as well as protect the town, you did find a bar full of Morlocks and other types of creatures and bards that were just kind
And
of
then everything was fine.
to get
Over
We had a
strings.
battle of a band and then a
they're all
battle of the
alive.
bands.
they're waiting to get operated on and enhanced by the Sugathi, which are a race of centipede-like creatures that like to do, flesh warpy body modification type of stuff to
And
different types
unfortunately
of
for
creatures.
them, the modifications have just been revoked.
So you did a battle of bands, won the battle of bands, returned, killed everybody.
No, we didn't.
No, everything's
Fine.
fine.
And then you
Go
went
look in that room.
south.
Yeah, but can't
It's a different sword.
do.
Decided to
We
head
killed Nox,
over to the west.
In.
Yes. And you kind of feel the air in this room is a bit more humid.
Airy.
There's some
Oh.
Yeah.
creepy crawlies from under the door, and we're like,
Yeah, it stinks.
I'm
It
not
really
about
stinks
dealing with
rot.
that today.
Yeah, you do see
Grabby
4
hands.
changing stalls that seem to be using as holding pens for some sort of creature, and they do have like some kind of long, spindly fingers as they're, clawing, trying to make their way towards you guys. But they do seem to be, at the moment, contained.
Look at them fingies.
Should we just kill them while they're in the
What's that?
cage?
What's that dumb cartoon where like the zombie comes out of the grave and then like the anime girl just like pushes it back?
You're
in?
thinking of One Piece.
You're thinking of One Piece. and the
Luffy's not an
anime
anime girl.
Yeah,
So
Brazilians.
let's do that. But just shut the door and deal with this
Fucking
tomorrow.
funny.
So you got four curtains further down the hallway. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Very
Yeah,
tattered.
not about
That
that.
was
And then a
brilliant.
door also at the end of the hall.
I would love to take a peek in those curtains, but the
You know
game
what's
is
funny?
closed.
Just a real quick aside here is that in the arc that I'm in, Luffy basically does go through a magical girl transformation to beat Doflamingo.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta.
Gotta love Lucy.
and it gets even crazier. So
Lucy, the
Listen.
magical girl.
Sometimes you just have to cross-play Sailor Moon characters.
It is a necessity sometimes.
I mean, Aaron was a Sailor Scout at one point, and he was hot.
It was Shane.
I wasn't hot though.
I
What's
was.
behind?
I was the hottest girl
know.
there, and that's not
He
even a
was-
stretch.
he was like, "Can I get a smoke?"
Hey, darling, I would say I will defeat you with the
I do
power
have a
of-
photo. I do legit have a photo of Shane in a Sailor Mars getup smoking a cigarette.
I know, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
I
That's a
wonder
pretty good
what
one.
is behind door number 1.
All right, so you
But,
open
yeah.
one of those
Sailor Moon stunt
things.
doubles.
Let's take
If
the
this
map
video
here.
gets 10,000 likes, I will post it.
I mean, you can, but it would be a real shame if we had to stop being friends.
Listen, we average about 7 views a week on YouTube, so 10,000 likes. We got like 4
funny.
years.
I don't know. Aaron loses 1 friend but gains 10,000 more. Apparently, that seems like good.
But he
math.
gains.
You know what, I can't even disagree with that
gains
math.
10,000 likes.
Listen, you will lose Shane's friendship, but you will gain my respect forever.
Shane sues for
Shane-
defamation.
So
Shane just posted,
Lumiere
a picture
du
of-
Soleil opens up.
Mira du Soleil.
Well, moves aside the tattered curtain in front of him and sees
Oh!
what looks to be
We were gonna long rest.
a table.
It is a table.
Pick it up.
And it
Is there
seems to
anything about this
be
table?
upside down.
And just then,
Upside down table, huh?
Just upside
all
down
4 of
table.
these doors break,
What's under the table?
trapping Lumiere away from the party as per the usual for AI's characters.
What do you want for that? I'm trying to move the story along. You're in the background talking about Sailor Shane.
I appreciate you, Thomas.
What kind of table is it?
Listen, all I can tell you is
Doesn't seem to be
Is there
anything
anything under the table,
extraordinary
or is-
about
my
it.
spells are not looking so
there
hot
anything
right now.
I'm
there
gonna
anything
take a
under the
closer
table?
look with a 20.
Okay, you see
Cozy in the sunshine.
a table.
Fuck.
I lift up the edge of the damn table. I want to see if it's just flat against the ground. If there's
Yeah,
anything
you can
under
lift it up. Yep. It takes a little
I do
effort.
it.
It's a heavy. It's like hard wood. I mean,
Are they?
Oh,
are there
all
chains
wood
is hard.
involved
All wood
with
is
this
hard.
table?
These
I'd say
doors.
Like,
Uh,
strap
this
some
looks
girls
like it's
down.
more. This looks like it's more curtains.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's 3.
Do we hear
3
anything
more.
like going on behind the curtains?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Is there nothing under the table?
There's nothing under the table.
Just floor.
I want
Yeah.
to poke the curtains and see if anything like reacts to it.
Any toys that are just laying
Just like with
around
the
anywhere that aren't supposed
Barrel of your
to
gun.
Yeah, just kind of.
There's no response.
You see a fucking huge dust cloud just go poofing out of the curtain.
What's this lever?
That's a lever.
That
You-
probably opens up all the jail cells. I would
That would be my
recommend not playing with it.
Oh,
guess.
come on.
Unless you want some more XP, or perhaps strikes by zombies.
I see you already opened the house doors open. I was like, oh, is that what we're doing? Okay.
I wonder what is... The curtains seem to be some hiding operating rooms, I suppose. I wonder what is behind this door. And
I believe
open
that is yet one more curtain. So
open the curtain.
in this room, hold up there. I'll kind of describe what's going on here first. Then you can decide if you want to venture in even further or not. So it's just a very round. Again, as you kind of move aside, like see, this seems to be where the source of all the moisture of the air is coming from. It seems to be like a sauna, constructed entirely from polished stone.
Good, I could use a schwitz.
Wooden bench lines the circumference of the room, save for the
no
exit to
spitting
the
in
east.
the sauna.
In the center stands a stone pedestal topped with a heavy bronze bowl filled with red-hot rocks. A wooden bucket full of water rests next to the pedestal, and standing just right next to it, you see a man who looks like this, and I'll show you a picture of him up close. Although the picture is not quite accurate, I will tell you that much.
Like Craig Fendelstein from high school?
I haven't seen you in years. You're bad.
So here is what we got for the token. The difference is between this picture and what you see in front of you is what you actually see is this guy standing buck-ass naked.
I'm glad for the censorship. My eyes.
That's definitely Craig. I know that penis anyway.
That's how you do the sauna, man.
Those leathers are betraying something larger beneath them.
He's schwitzing in the sauna. No schwitzing in the sauna.
What you notice, other than the fact he has nothing on, but there is also what seems to be some sort of sigil on his forehead written in Aklo, which you
I don't know
do
that.
know how to speak. So it's say
know,
the
yeah.
word Victor on his
I mean,
forehead.
I figured what with the
Is
like
his name
giant
Victor,
medal
or is
he's
he
wearing.
just a winner?
He's a
Both,
winner.
maybe?
Yes.
I walk up and I go, "Nice cock, bro," and I slap it. No. Enjoying a victory sweat, Victor. Yeah. I really did not like that stretch. I saw far too much.
So what brings you in here? You here to enjoy the spa?
Sure. I suppose we could use a bit of rejuvenation. I step in, I guess.
Come on in. Make yourself comfortable.
He looks exactly like Michael Rooker. Wow.
If you guys want to identify this guy, you feel free to roll a society check.
Wow. I've got one of those. Oh yeah.
It's basically Yondu without the red mohawk.
Kind of like Yondu.
That is wildly accurate.
What is a 21?
Michael
give me
Rooker.
on society?
So you've seen this type of creature before. This is a skulk.
All right. Anyway,
You recently rescued a skulk from.
Oh, it's another skunk.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's
not being
very
eaten.
he's
By
very
the mob,
built,
yeah.
very kind of lean looking, very kind of chiseled.
what's up?
I'd say you do see that medal. He's still wearing like the medal around his neck. That's the only thing he's wearing.
I'm just like, that's gotta be uncomfortable in that heat. That seems just like a poor choice.
What do you mean?
I see no
Yeah, in a
pores on this
sauna that is basically cooking that like metal against your skin. It just seems like not the best way things could be done.
Oh come now! If he is not wearing the medal, how would we know that he is the winner? He is proudly showing off his victory accolades.
Speaking
mean-
of heat, do you guys remember that
I
time
mean,
that
this is
Nox
my,
walked
s-
on lava?
I guess you could call it street cred in here, you know. I fought in the arena.
I fought in Vietnam.
I guess all sorts of
Oh yeah, we did
sorts of stuff.
a little combat in the arena ourselves. Actually, we managed to kill a giant worm monster thing.
I wanted to talk to him.
I think that makes us the champions then, possibly.
So, Justin, does he get like
That's
1,000-yard stare while the instrumental for Fortunate Son plays softly in the background?
No.
Why? Oh, because
Because he fought a knob.
maybe. Okay.
So there's kind of a
Fought in the arena Nam.
hell of a lot of noise over there earlier.
Arena knob.
The bar's doing a show over there. What the hell's going on over there?
Yes.
Yes, it was a rather
Yes, it was
performance.
just a show. Nothing else to report.
Sherman, your recital of the
Roll a
the-
bluff check.
your recital of
Against
events
his
is beautiful.
what's
Real
his
DC.
intimidate score?
Real DC.
Deception. Fuck.
That wanted to be a 19 so hard.
It really did.
That is just shy. A critical fail.
Close
So
one.
I did critical fail.
What,
You're just
Justin?
shy
What
of a
is this
critical
guy's
fail.
intimidation
It's a
score?
regular fail.
His intimidation? He doesn't have any. I don't know. You don't seem intimidated by it. He seems like a pretty chill dude.
So he's like,
It's
like Courtney.
I don't know if it's hard to be
don't know
intimidated
what
by
you're
a
talking
naked
about,
guy
man.
or easier
Courtney
to be
has no
intimidated by a
dick.
naked guy. I suppose
It's
it
from
depends on how
it's from a
accurate.
movie, Your Highness. One of their assistants is named Courtney, and Courtney has no dick. Anyway, moving on.
How much intimidation does Soul have? I want to know how many inches of intimidation he's got compared to
Oh.
Nox's length of intimidation.
Stop it.
Such a
Anyway, I'm just waiting for the next fight. Keep Spaghetti
different
liked me a
universe.
lot. So
Yeah. Well, I think we killed whatever was in there. So I don't know if that's happening anytime soon.
might be a riot to your next fight. You might
well,
get
they'll
all
make another
wrinkly,
one, won't
you know.
they?
I'm sure. I'm sure. You will no doubt fight again.
There's still
in the
Sugathi over
arena.
there, right? They're always
Yes.
I
making.
think I
moves.
would walk up to Oku and I'm like, I think I would be like, Oku, I'm not liking the look of this guy. I think maybe you and me should stay in the back here. That's usually where we do best.
Of course, there are still.
Literally every time we've walked into a room with a blue person in it, things have not ended well. So,
He's
Wait, are you like a prisoner?
No,
Are you like a prisoner here?
I want to be here. Honestly, I'm just here to get stronger and
Sherman's gonna hang
then
back.
leave.
Look at this guy. He reminds me of an alligator. He's some sort of champ. Yeah. Why would he want to leave?
I just like a good fight. That's all I'm here for. I'm just
Well-
where I come from, I was the town's best brawler. So I figured, if I want to keep improving my game, I better go check out some different places. Then I heard this place. It's got ways to really
Do
take
you just want to like
you know what I mean?
come with us and just beat up monsters?
I thought you killed all the monsters.
Is it
We can go further in.
Having a hard time
There'll be
getting
more
stories
monsters.
As a
Honor
hypothetical
monsters.
No,
say,
I'm waiting for my turn. You know.
Yeah, we've been out in the, like I said, we've been in the arena out there, and there's no one out there. I don't know if your turn's coming up anytime soon.
Well, no, he said that the Sugathi would always make more monsters for him to fight.
But I'm waiting for my upgrade. You know.
Yeah.
You see those Morlocks, right?
Hypothetically, say, just for a thought experiment here.
So
say the Sugathi aren't coming. What would
is his
you
upgrade
do?
a prototype bin?
When don't reference the movie.
Can you just ask the guy if he's a bad guy or not?
He looks
And then-
exactly like him, though.
He looks like who?
Michael Rooker. He looks exactly like him.
I don't know who Michael Rooker is.
The guy who played Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy. Also
Oh.
Merlin. Walking Dead or whatever that show is called. He's in a number of other things too. He's the villain. Or anti-hero at best.
But yeah, say the Sugathi are not coming. What would be your response to that?
Why would they come? This is their whole place.
What-
Like they run this
what do you
shit.
know-
Did you know that?
Yeah, no. How do you think we got past them without them stopping us?
I figure you see from
no,
the spot. I mean,
no,
that's what I'm doing here.
no. Just as a hypothetical, a thought experiment to test your mental muscles while your physical muscles rest. Say the Sugathi are not coming. What would be your response?
If that's the case, I guess there would be any need for me to be here anymore.
No, maybe. Would you be happy about that or sad?
Well, I'd be sad. I mean, that would. My whole point of being here is to, get an upgrade. I want to be stronger, faster. I want to get
I
it
see.
faster by any means
Balder.
possible.
Yes, of course, the million gold piece man. Well, I suppose wait right here, and we will go tell the Sugathi that you are desperately wishing for your upgrade, and they will be here shortly. Then.
Yeah, I'm
we will
ready.
be
I'm
able
ready
back.
to just be at the top of the list here. Lumiere, why don't you roll a bluff check for me?
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Do you mean deception?
Yeah, that one. Sorry,
Yes.
deception.
Oh boy, I'm so good at that.
14.
That is a crit fail. He doesn't believe me for shit.
Yeah, you keep talking about the Sugathi. If they weren't here, like, what the hell did you do to them?
We did nothing. That is not true. We fought our way here because they gave us no option. They are lying dead on the floor, I'm afraid.
Fuck. God damn it. You can't roll deception if you don't talk.
Give it a second. Where is it?
1,000.
Oh, I don't know the language, do I?
I don't think he's speaking Aklo. He just
He's
has
speaking common.
It.
You guys look
Yeah,
like
you just-
common
Yeah, I
speakers.
know,
He's
but-
speaking common.
The Sugathi, they don't speak in common. They speak in
Aklo.
Aklo, right?
Oh,
I was gonna pretend to be one.
You're gonna weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, well, that's cool.
But he doesn't.
Oh,
seem
because
that
yeah,
speaks
he can.
Aklo.
He
What do
can
you
speak.
say? What do you say to this guy?
Well, I don't speak Aklo, but I guess I could pretend to speak common. Has anyone spoken? Have any of these Sugathi spoken common?
No,
They speak what Aklo and Sackfroth, don't they?
they might speak Sackfroth. I have to check.
I don't speak either.
They.
I would like
do
to.
know Sackfroth.
I would
Dabble
like
in
to
French.
Yet speak
step
Aklo?
out of his range of sight. Can I use my hat of disguise to disguise myself as the bar manager?
Yeah. Oh well, I don't know if you can disguise yourself as.
Not the driver, the
Specific
manager,
person.
the person that.
Yeah, the
roast-
lady with the see-through
oh.
skin.
Oh yeah,
The
I know
slimy
exactly
skin.
who you're talking about. Yeah, but does your hat of disguise allow you to disguise yourself as a specific person? Think it would do that. It has to be like a very high level, I think, to do that of your disguise spell or whatever it is.
Let me see here.
You do have the improved. Well, I guess there's a scarf now. I guess, but whatever, whatever you want it to be, I don't care as far as flavor goes. But
it's still the hat. I think Soul changed his into a scarf or something.
Yeah, I made mine a scarf.
Okay. So Greater lets me. The hat casts a 2nd level illusory disguise spell on you.
And more than that.
okay.
Illusory disguise doesn't have a 2nd level version. It has the regular one, and then heightened 3rd, 4th, and 7th.
Okay, what do the heightens do?
So heightened 3rd, the target can appear as any creature of the same size, even a specific individual. You must have seen an individual to replicate its appearance and must have heard its voice to replicate its voice.
So it also replicates the voice. Okay, is that the one that is what your hat does?
I think so. I don't know if this is like a
because I think
older version.
You
of
have
the
the
hat
more
of disguise.
advanced one.
Yeah,
Well, creative box.
Hat of Disguise Greater.
All right. Today's an 8 p.m.
The hat casts a 2nd rank.
Starting now.
Yeah, so
It's called like a-
so I maybe
like a
it means
scarf,
2nd rank
right?
as in the 2nd level up, so that would be the
Right.
3rd.
Masquerade scarf.
Masquerade. There we go.
Masquerade scarf greater.
All right, illusory disguise. Second rank illusory disguise.
So the 2nd rank is heightened 3rd.
Okay.
I
Even a specific, so you can absolutely do that. Yeah, I love that. That's really cool.
yes.
Oku
So I'm gonna change
is gonna tell him
into...
in message form that we, the Sugathi, essentially sent these new people to. I had it in my mind, and then you guys started talking about the Hat of Disguise. Basically, that they sent us, the party members, here to escort him to his next trial to go to the front of the line for his upgrade.
I think. Well, I don't know that you would see me like changing because I very specifically like ducked behind the corner where no one would be able to see me. So originally, this is what I was thinking about doing. So I'm just gonna do what my original plan was, which was I start stomping down the hallway, and I'm like, "There you are, you shits! You think you can walk out without paying your tab?" And then I start like grabbing Namiad and just sort of like pulling him back out down the hallway. I'm just like,
Hey, mystery!
what do you want?
You finally ready to throw down?
Listen, like I said, I got a tab unpaid. We can worry about that later after I ring these little shits for every gold and silver they got on them.
Seems we also weren't going to be scrapping with some energy here.
Roll me a bluff check.
Deception.
Or
All
deception.
right.
Yeah, sorry.
Blufftion.
Ooh.
Roll me a
Oh.
bluffing check. More like. That one.
Honestly, that's the closest I've ever gotten to yes, so I'll wait for you.
He's a simp.
Yeah, you better. Listen. You know that they don't want us damaging the merchandise on either side here, so we'll figure it out at some point. But like I said, I got better shit to be doing at the moment.
Oops.
So yeah, Namiad, I'm basically just pulling your ass by the scrub, like by like the back of the collar on your coat, just like dragging you down the hallway at the moment.
Okay.
All right, now come pay your tab.
I guess this happens, but whatever. Okay.
Like, I think what would happen is I would come up, like,
I'm playing along with it.
yeah, like I would come up, like, here's the thing, you would know that this lady is dead.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think I give you a quick like wink as
Oh
I
yeah. No.
grab the collar.
Like as you're dragging me away, I'm kind of like taking the weight off with my
Yeah.
feet. You know what I mean?
So yeah, I start and it's like, the rest of you wanna don't want your friend to be on the menu next, you best come with him.
Well, it would appear that we have our own fight ahead of us. It was lovely meeting you.
Oops. No.
I'd listen to what he says. This
Mr.
man
Victel.
can shoot spells from his gun.
Do you actually say that?
No.
I was about to say, man, that would just tip this guy off.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I think me and Nami would probably be at about the door as I'm like turning back to yell at these guys.
hey, let me know next time you guys enter the arena. Wouldn't want to miss it.
Without a doubt, you will be the first to know. And I like shove the curtain closed.
Yeah, I think we go back out into the other room and close the door so that we can discuss this whole thing.
I say we leave. Do not wish to get into another brawl, even though it seems like that guy would be a fun fight. We should probably not.
We gotta like clear this place out.
You know the muscle bound
We
types.
do
like
have
that,
to
so
clear this
he will
place
sit-
out. Yeah, like we're all in the other room, I'm guessing, with the door closed. I'm like, we do have to clear this
He
place out.
just wants to suplex.
You know these muscle bound
People.
types. He will sit in that sauna until he dies of dehydration or hunger, waiting for the Sugati to come for him. I don't think he will be much of a problem. Either that, or he will show up many episodes later, angry that we have lied to him.
Listen.
We just swallow him off.
I think we can probably take this guy. But I do feel a little bit uncomfortable having whatever the monsters are in those cages behind us and whatever his whole deal is in front of us. That seems like a bad way to make that whole thing happen.
And to be entirely honest, I have had far too many unfortunate fluids on me today. I do not wish for any more.
So what say... Should we take out whatever the zombies are, and then we could take care of him, or
I'm sure as soon as you attack them, though, he's gonna.
Well,
come
that's
running.
what I was gonna say. Is I think one of the things that we can do is, do we know what kind of
Trick him
undead
into
those
fighting
are
the
that are in
zombies
the?
himself.
We could see through the cells, right? I thought it was like.
so there are changing rooms that have been. They look to be. Roll me a crafting check.
A crafting check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to see
Oh,
what-
I thought these were like cells, like we saw earlier.
I think we just tricked the guy into
yeah.
fighting
so,
the zombies for us.
Yeah, Lumiere, you could definitely say that these have been changing rooms for the spa. So that now that you've seen like the spa stuff, you kind of put things together. Oh yeah, these are like massage tables, and this is like changing rooms. But they've been repurposed into holding cells. And from what you know about Morlocks, you imagine they may have been involved with this whole process. They're very, they're tinkerers.
Yeah.
So,
But we did hear
yeah.
something behind those.
I have a very
Yeah, they're
fun
yeah,
idea.
they're still
Crawly,
they are trying to,
spindly fingers.
yeah,
They're still like scratching at the walls and stuff.
yeah.
Why don't you just do
guessing-
wall of
here's the
fire
thing.
in that room? Do wall of fire in that room.
Well, that was going to be my.
We flank
my-
him. And
no,
then
I have a very fun idea.
What's that?
I lay down an alarm snare, call him over, have him step onto it, set it off, and open the doors at the same time. So while it's making a bunch of noise,
Or we just convince him to fight them.
He was my suggestion was actually going to be I could possibly let them out and then run whatever's in there. It sounds like it's probably mindless or not the smartest thing in the world. Chances are I would be able to outrun whatever's in there. Because you remember I have a 35 movement speed.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying with the alarm snare. Have him set it off so it draws their attention. You fling open the cell doors and it draws their attention.
The only thing is I don't know that they would necessarily attack him. They might know well enough to be like, that bad fleshy pink thing's good.
What? Do we have to do murder on defenseless morlocks?
I mean, here's the thing. Like the one thing I keep saying is we were hired as exterminators.
No, well, this was something I was not aware of. Oh, very well.
Yeah, essentially our job is to clean out the Abomination Vaults.
Well,
To clean out the lighthouse.
if you would like, I could set up snails in front of each door, and then you can fling the thing open and run, and they will step on the traps.
Yeah, I mean, that works for me. I say the rest of you go back out into the bar. He's expecting fighting sounds coming out of the bar anyways. Remember, she told him that she was going to be ringing us for cash and whatnot. So, sounds of combat up there are not exactly unexpected. That way, you know, we open up the cages, head up there, take care of whatever it is we need to, and then we can discuss, you know, Dick Flap Mick Gold Medal when the time comes.
I got both swords out.
My diplomacy or deception do anything?
So let me explain to you how each door on here works. So each door has kind of a makeshift clockwork mechanism attached to it. And that's what connects to the lever on the eastern wall.
Can you roll a nat 1 on your deception, Aaron?
No, that was different.
So if you yank that
lever, I was going to try to assist with the...
I figured that's what the lever there was for. That seems to be kind of a theme with the levers here, is you hit them and then bad things happen.
Yeah. Yeah. You got it, man. Good job.
Deception and message spell was a 22. I was trying to convince him that the Sugathi demand him follow the party to his next challenge. And then I was going to try to lead him into that room and have him fight these zombie thingies.
No, Oh, you're going back to the room to talk to this guy?
Well, no, Aaron was...
No, before Shane
we
did
that,
his whole disguise thing and blow my gun out of the water.
Yeah, okay, I didn't notice that you were doing that.
Well, all right.
I was going to try to convince him to follow the party. Sugathi demand that he follows this party in front of you to his next trial. And his reward would be
that would have been a failure.
Further, anyway. His reward would be he would be next in line for his upgrade, and then I was gonna draw him back into the room and have him fight all these weird, creepy, crawly thingies.
That would have been a failure anyway, because you guys have been telling him about you've been working your way through killing a bunch of stuff and all failing a lot of your deception checks. That's 3 different failures for 3 different PCs there. So he's not really
22 was a failure.
And so what he is also, but one thing he is really interested. He really wants to fight Miss Sherry. You get the feeling he's been waiting for this fight for a while, and now that she's actually maybe given him the time of day, I mean, that's his goal right now. That's what he wants. He wants a good fight. He wants to throw down with her. Let's go toe to her within a match. So, yeah.
All right. Well,
that's what he's expecting right now.
I suppose I'll set up the snares for these doors. Shouldn't take me long. No more than 30 seconds, honestly.
Okay, if you want to set those up, if you guys want to head back into...
Why are we snaring the creatures when we're trying to catch him?
Well, one of the things is I don't necessarily want to go into combat when we've got monsters back here and then him up front. That sounds like
isn't the whole plan to lure the guy out, open the doors, and have the monsters attack the die in the
I
sun.
think they're on the same side, though. I think they're working together. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Sherman and Namiad, roll me a fortitude save. Because you guys are like standing in the stink of these two places. It smells like awful, terrible smell.
I'll take
Sherman,
that.
All right.
Where's my carousel?
There isn't a carousel anymore. It's a little different now. I got a different thing.
Okay,
Just double click on your
Because
character and hit the
carousels don't show up
fortitude
till
button.
combat anyway.
Okay. Sorry, not the carousel. Where's my action button? Oh, there we go.
Action butt.
Be under attributes, and then their saves would be fort, reflex, and will.
Yeah.
You're all right.
All right. So yeah, Nami, get out of here. Guys, get up to the bar. We'll take these guys out, and then we'll figure out what to do from there.
All right.
So-
I suppose I wish I had some like little token that I could put down for each of my snares, but that would get complicated quickly.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about
basically, basically starting here clockwise, I'm gonna have 4 snares, 1 on each door.
that. Uh-huh.
First, I'm going to have a boom snare.
I was just going to say, hey, maybe we want to avoid anything that's too loud.
If they get hit, they're gonna make noise anyways.
Don't you want noise?
Are we trying to pull him out of the room he's in as well?
Thought that was the plan.
Oh,
'Cause
my original plan was we were going to lure those guys up there, take care of them entirely, and then come back and deal with this guy. That way we could have, 2 smaller encounters rather than 1 big encounter.
All right. Well, my snares aren't gonna do a whole hell of a lot in that
Still
regard.
think
but
they'll
very
fight
well.
each other.
I
Because he's
will
all
have-
about fighting the augmented things to prove that he's tough. To get tougher.
In
Maybe.
that case, I'll have starting here.
I don't think
and
these two
moving.
are allies. And as Shane said, they
Clockwise.
seem pretty mindless.
Well, this is
I don't
what
know.
we could do. Is we could tie a rope to the lever, and then we could pull it out the door, and we could shut the door, and then he could have his boom
Unless the
snares.
lever flips the opposite way, which it looks like it
The
does.
traps here instead.
Well, then we could put a plate.
Put the boom snares outside of each one of the doors, and then have him come out as soon as the ghouls set everything off.
Oh, I do not
Yeah.
have the materials for multiple boom snares. I only have the materials on me for 1.
But yeah,
That's fine.
we could open the
I'm
door,
enjoying
have
this.
the door shut, and then he could just run in there, and then we could find out if they're together or not. And if they're not, they're coming out of a funnel, right? So,
Well,
they have to open a door and come to us at that point.
I can also put like a snare here just to foul his getting to us.
So listen, you have 3 actions, right?
I mean, we're not in combat.
Stand by the door before combat starts. And you say, in the bar manager's voice or whatever, you call to the guy, be like, all right, come and get me. And then when he enters the area, you flip the lever, step out the door, and shut the door behind. And hold the door shut while he fights whatever's in these rooms.
As
Lever
you
flip
guys
is
are
1
discussing
action.
this,
5-foot step is
you
2
do hear,
actions.
like,
Shut the door is the 3rd action.
you do hear him yell out, like, I ain't waiting all fucking day, Vishery. You sense you don't have much more time.
I forget it. I'm putting down these fucking snares. All right, starting here. I'm doing boom snare.
Okay.
Here, static snare. Here, biting snare. Here, spike snare. Here, battering snare.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll just fling the doors open, and then we got 2 strong boys here. You guys hold the door closed after I yell at him to come on out. How's about that?
Sure.
Yeah, fuck it. All right. I hit the switch to open it. I step out the door. I'm gonna run to the back, and then I'm gonna tell our strongest strong boy to close the door and hold it closed, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get out of the way. Before I leave, I wanted to yell, "All right, you want to fight? Then come and get it, big boy!" In what's her name's voice.
You hear him walking closer. Like, I've been waiting a long time for this, and wait, what the fuck? And then, so you pulled the lever already, right?
Yeah, I pulled the lever and then just fucking booked it out of there and told them to shut the door and hold it closed, basically.
So now you hear like the creatures. They do seem like ghoulish in nature. Approaching like, "Nyah!" And then he's like, "Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you bitch!" She just yells at you guys. And then you hear twang, dong, as the traps are being set off here. I suppose you better roll for initiative here. At this point,
can I roll deception for initiative?
Yeah.
Yes. Ugh. That's a good thing I went with deception on that one.
This is really funny. He has nothing to like. He doesn't have much to like get in the way of these guys here. Like, he doesn't have a door to close. He's got curtains.
He's also very naked.
He is very naked. That is true. Ooh. All right. I like the new combat thing at the top.
Yeah, it's the new carousel. I really like it a lot.
Oh, that's awesome. And it even gives like stats for everybody up there too if you hover over it.
Ooh.
All right. Soul
It's
got
bird
the
time.
highest initiative. I'm guessing you're just going to hold at this point.
I suppose. I don't know why I'm not the one on the door.
No?
I said whoever was the strongest beefy boy should go up there.
We have equal parts beefiness.
I do not think so.
Soul's actually got a plus 17 to athletics.
Yeah, I have plus 17.
Oh, I thought you were going off of pure strength. Or...
Oh no, yeah, like athletics would I imagine be the skill to hold that closed. But
Right.
I imagine you're basically like
that's what you want
have
to
at
do.
it, bird. I guess.
I'm kind of confused why we didn't do that in the first place.
Do what?
Swap spots.
I will hold.
I think we're all just gonna hold our turns until
Gonna Hodor.
something happens with the door.
You guys let me know. I'm going to go through and run through this combat here. I'm going to put
gonna
up
run
in the
through the
chat
trap.
here. So we have boom snare first. Static snare.
So are we just going to
Biting
listen, or
snare.
can I open the door so I can watch him hit things?
Maybe there's a keyhole you can watch through.
Yeah, peep through the keyhole.
This is me peeping through the keyhole.
You want
Sure.
me to-
If you want, it's fine.
You want me to repost the traps as you need them, Justin? Into the chat.
I'll ask you if I need to. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was not sure whether or not these zombies would.
All right, so
fight
he's
this
up
guy.
first. What's he gonna do? He's got to go next turn.
Crack.
I like the stats. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a good one.
My name is Crack.
Love Grack. Good boy.
Spell DC, shield HP, spell effects. Oh, if I get like sickened or something, well, it's
So he's gonna step forward, and then he's going to get into a stance, kind of like this.
He's the champ.
El loco crocodilo.
Does that gator have
And
a belt?
then he's just gonna sit
Yeah.
there for the moment.
Canonically, he has a giant champ's belt.
He's an experienced fighter. If he's got a choke point, he's gonna use it. So, we're gonna skip. You guys are all almost all right after one another here.
Hold the line. Hold the door. Hold the door.
All right, this one's first. So that would be the third trap, the biting snare. Biting snare is gonna be, I got it here, DC 18 reflex save. And if I fail with this one, it's gonna be 2d6 bludgeoning damage, critical failure, stunned 1. So he's gonna run forward, trips the trap.
It's a bear trap.
Oh wait, no, that's battering snare. Okay, 1, 2, 3, biting. So yeah, so half damage, full damage, 10-foot status penalty until it recovers any HP. So that would be okay. So it'd be 5d6 piercing for this one if he fails. So let's go ahead and roll that reflex for this guy. That's a 29 critical success. It is unaffected by this trap. So it's going to go forward, and it's going to run forward here and trip another trap. The battering snare. That is a DC 16 save. This is on
The
stun
boom
1.
snare is the one in front of the hallway, if that's where he's standing. So if he's standing right here,
Oh, that's a boom snare.
Correct.
Oh.
that's the boom snare, yeah.
Thank you. All right. So it's Alchemist
see the
Fire and
Murloc enemy.
Thunderstone. Oh, I didn't even reveal
So
that.
it's just a big fucking incendiary grenade.
It's literally just a thermite bomb.
There we go. Yeah, that's what these guys look like. They look kind of ghoul-like, but you don't think they are. Let's see. A little bit different.
Ghouls.
Green Goblin's coming.
Okay.
Blue goblin.
They're blue.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. I don't actually see a save for this one listed
Yeah, I
in Boom
don't
Snare.
believe they do.
Is it just?
I think
mean,
it's
it's
because
not
it
a lot of
doesn't deal
damage.
massive amount of damage, but it does deal persistent.
Okay, so yeah, so it runs forward and boom, you just hear like an explosion on the other side of the door. You know which one was just trip. So that's gonna be 1d4 persistent fire
Landmine's
damage
a war crime.
for
To that creature and all creatures in adjacent squares.
Yeah.
Magnesium boom. Use for two.
I mean, yeah, it's essentially just napalm.
Yeah. So that's persistent fire damage. That is going to happen. Oh shit! No, not all of them.
Yeah, just the two.
Just the tip.
No,
These guys.
that's wrong.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay, this guy gets the persistent 1d4 persistent damage. All right, cool. So you hear him screaming too. There's a lot of noise happening on their side of that door now, and It
I see
is
a
going
flash
to-
of light suddenly bathe Soul's eye.
All right. Since we've got the cutscene going, I'm gonna take a second and I'll be right back.
Okay.
This is funny because now we're just watching Justin
just
play with
watch.
himself.
Exactly.
a great cutscene.
Okay, that's a miss. All right.
We're playing tower defense.
I think he gets another attack. We'll do another attack here.
I love it when
Miss
my
again.
Pathfinder game plays itself.
Oh, sure, you roll crap when you're dealing damage to yourself, Justin, but
This guy's
don't
tough.
step in the bear.
He's.
Don't step in the bear trap. Oh man, critical success.
I did take 3 fire damage as I'm on fire though. So let's roll a recovery check.
What you get?
11. Not gonna do it.
Problem is
Okay.
at this level, people have like a plus 15. You know, to
And this guy looked
reflex save.
pretty beefy, and he like if he's been winning a lot of fights, he's probably pretty tough.
I really need to upgrade my snare. Just to realize how it works.
All right.
Lumiere.
Battering snare is next. Can you post that one for me again? I think that one was the 2d6.
What'd the second guy do with the number 17? You skip him?
Huh?
Number 17.
For initiative?
Yeah, because it's
Oh.
Oh.
Because there's 2. I only did the 1. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
yeah, because there's an 18 to 17, a 15, and a 12.
Good catch.
Yeah.
Good catch. Okay, yeah. I gotta do this one next. Okay, so then I guess it's a
believe-
spike snare. So post spike snare, please.
Sure.
All right, so reflex save there. Let's roll that. Natty 17 for critical success. That does nothing.
Would you knock it off, Justin?
Does you guys have any ranged attacks?
Are they
Not
so
really.
feral that they'll like bite and claw each other to try to get at their food source?
I would.
I mean, you guys can't actually see what's going on here.
Are we just
be-
like
Like,
ele-
that's the
are
end
we
of his
just
right.
round,
Joel can,
you know?
he's
So
peeping.
he's like clawing at the door, I think, trying to get in. I'm gonna roll a strength check for him to see if he can like force it open as you're bracing it. So that's just gonna be against your fortitude DC, soul.
Okay.
Are we just elbowing Saul? Like, what's going on? He's like,
And we
"Shit,
are
I'm in the
we
middle of
all
something."
pushing against the door, or is it just Soul?
I think just Soul.
Ooh.
I suppose on my turn,
27.
I probably should have rolled 8, huh?
Your fortitude DC is 24.
I would never get to roll like an athletics to hold the door or anything.
It's against your fortitude DC.
So roll
Yeah.
a 3 or
So the
better.
door is forced open,
Oh,
and now it can make an attack against you.
Okay.
And I believe it's going to be at the map does apply for that. So it's gonna.
I get A up. Opening a door is manipulate action.
Oh, and that's interesting to think about. You didn't have access to him until the door was actually opened.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say next time he moves, you do. He missed anyway. So, yeah, that door just. You hear the scratching. All of a sudden, bam! The door flies open, and then you. He makes a swipe at you and
Narrowly
misses.
dodges a dagger.
Yeah, well, not a dagger. He's just using his claws.
he's got them scratchers.
All right, next one. Now the battering snare.
Now it's the the biting snare.
Battering.
Battering
So-
snare, yeah.
Yeah, let's roll that reflex save.
I'm sure he'll crit success.
Nope, just a regular ass success on this one. So that's gonna be 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
It takes a whack.
3 points of damage against that guy as that trip is.
Better than 2.
Tripped.
Yeah.
Ask me how that feels.
It's free. Hey, Aaron, how does that feel?
Hey, I mean, it's damage you didn't really have to put yourself at risk for, you know? So
It's free damage, so I shouldn't complain. It's also like a level 1 snare. So amazing hit him at
that's all he can do. And now I
thanks
believe,
for lining up for that static snare.
yeah. And he can only go there, and that's going to be his turn after he sets off your final trap, the static snare. Okay. So that's going to be an 18 reflex save. Let's roll that quick. Ooh, it was almost a nat 1, and then it rolled on to a 19 for a critical success.
What? Why?
So unaffected. I mean, it makes it real easy for me as a GM. I don't have these effects to keep track of. So that's his whole turn. All right. Stool, you're up next.
Double slice and shut the door.
Well, technically the door is closed. He's just watching through the keyhole.
It's open now.
It's open now.
They shoved it open and stuck a claw out its soul.
Yeah, because apparently we can't use an acrobatic skill to hold a door shut.
Double slice.
I thought you could use
Oh wait,
athletics.
I forgot to target him. Does a 22 hit him?
A 22 does hit him. Roll your damage.
Just a second. I'm gonna roll the other one since it's double slice.
Okay. Oh, that'll do. Yeah.
34 hit.
That's a critical hit.
Okay, so damage. And critical.
Okay, so 14 damage and 24 damage. And he's off guard.
38.
Correct.
38.
And yeah, he's almost dead at that point. You have 1 action left.
Shut the door. Or you could hold a turn until after Oku goes.
Can't do that. Not at this point.
You can't prepare an action after I cast a spell to shut the door.
Takes 2 actions to prepare.
Yep.
All right.
I'm actually gonna use twin parry.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Good deal.
I am the door.
Makes me think of that
Become door.
the story about the one monk that held the bridge against a bunch of invaders.
And he died on his feet.
So this guy's so mad. Like, just you wait
Hot
till I
Whitebeard.
beat my way through these guys and get you.
You're gonna beat those men off? More power to you, I suppose.
Whatever we have to do to get that to stop that naked man from getting in here, we will do it.
Officer, stop that naked man!
I'm gonna step out of the way and let him hug you.
Natural 20. All right.
Justin,
Like, for fuck's sakes, bro.
I really need you to put your dice in
At some
the
point it's
freezer,
like-
all right?
So he just like
And during
throws this guy
Pride
in the
Month, bro?
face.
During Pride Month?
Like, come on. I really need you to put your dice in the freezer. Those dice are too hot, Justin.
Oh, what is a sweep trait? When you attack this, when you if you already attempt to
Makes it
attack a
easier
different
to
target, turn uses
trip,
it.
I think.
Let's just attack. So I get a +1 if I already attempted to attack a different target with this turn using this weapon. Okay, so it's the same target, so it doesn't matter. All right, well, he's going to just throw another punch at this guy. Boom. And with that, this one just hits the floor. Just a 1-2 is all it took to get rid of this guy.
I was beginning to think that we need not to fear the closeted goblins.
Oh, let's see. I think he's got 1 action left. Oh, that would have been a flurry of blows.
He's a monk.
Yeah.
Run away. He's gonna punch us. He's got unarmored armor.
Fighting monks, dude.
Okay, he's got a couple of actions left, so I think he is gonna do. Reach in his. He is clothed at this point. You imagine he was getting dressed while he was, you know, getting ready for his upcoming fight here. But he does reach in his pocket, grabs a couple shurikens, and then I think he'll just hold on and wait at this point. I don't know. Maybe he'll try and attack this one with a shuriken. We'll give it a try.
Shuriken.
We'll give it a try.
Shuriken.
Shuriken.
Fumo Shuriken. Fumo Shuriken.
Oh God.
Sawyer got it. This.
Even with my lowest map,
Our cannon fodder is not being fodder enough.
That's flurry of blows because all your stuff's like going -1 for each.
Your lowest map should have been like -15.
The lowest map's not even.
Not for this
'cause
guy.
you
It's
got
all
plus-
finesse. Remember, it's all finesse.
Oh, so that would be -11?
Getting closer.
Well,
All right,
regardless,
that's his
if
whole
you get a
turn.
nat 20, it doesn't matter.
It was not a nat 20, but it was a good roll. It was pretty close, a nat 20. All right, I gotta roll a recovery check. I do take 3 points of damage for the fire, and then a recovery check. 7. Did not recover. So your traps are doing some work. Nambiad, you're up next. What are you doing?
What do you mean traps? Trap, singular, the only one that went off.
Hey.
No, that's not.
You just
that's
gotta
not
get
fair.
some.
The
we
battering
talked about
snare
this
did
last
3
time. You
damage.
just gotta get some higher level
Yeah,
formulas.
I haven't been back to town since we talked about that weeks ago.
Yeah, right.
God, it's probably gonna cost me a.
Listen,
I have no
Oku
gold, it's gonna cost
suggested
me
we
so
deal
much
with
to get better
this
snares.
ghoul situation
Obvious.
tomorrow, but that was outvoted.
Is
That's
there
fine, we're
like,
right here?
is there like an immediate threat or like?
I mean, there's a bunch of
Yeah,
guys
the
in front
naked
of you.
man trying to beat his
I
way
would say
towards
try and
us.
hit the guy in the back with your crossbow.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, longbow.
but, like,
Longbow, yes. You're not you're not rocking the crossbow anymore.
no.
It will be a difficult shot. I'm going to tell you that. You have 3 things in front of you.
2.
But 3.
Oh yeah, there's a bird.
Yeah.
Always forget about the bird.
I mean, I might just try and finish off the dude behind him, but like,
Listen, hallways are really good for wall of fire.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
that is kind of what I was thinking. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like. Like, I guess we'll just roll to devise a stratagem.
And who are you targeting?
Dude in the back right now.
Okay. Mr. Monkman.
Muscle pup.
This is
Roll
what
your-
devise a stratagem is for, is you can roll, and if you get a dog shit roll, you can just be like, no, hit the guy in the front.
There you
Yeah, so I just roll my attack for this, right?
go. Yep. Just roll your attack.
Do you want to make a check on the guy in the back real quick?
Yeah, that's what I was planning on
Society
doing. That's just
check.
like a flat D20, right?
Check him out. No, it's society. Roll a society check.
Roll society. Oh, sorry. Oh, right. I remember now. Sorry. It's been a hot fucking minute.
Yeah, just attack roll and then society check. That's all I need from you.
Ooh, that was almost gnarly.
Pretty good.
Failure.
Damn. What? It's like a 29, I bet.
Huh.
30.
Fuck. That's
Probably the boss for this level.
Probably. All right. Okay. And then I guess we'll just roll the attack. Wow.
All right. You don't think there's a good shot for you looking at this whole
It should be
Yeah.
on the front.
situation here.
Right in front of me.
Yeah,
shoot
I'll
him.
just shoot the guy in front of you.
All right, target him. Roll your attack.
Yeah.
And without your devise stratagem active.
Yeah. Does this count as my second attack roll or no?
Nope.
No.
First attack.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, roll your damage.
Also, make sure to give yourself back
Oop,
one
sorry.
of your arrows.
Yeah.
Hey.
He takes 9 points of damage and falls to the ground. I don't know why that happened. That was weird.
I know.
Probably because the guy. Oh, it's the initiative thing. All right, because someone just left initiative. Anyway, I like how they're grayed out if they're dead in the carousel. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, you've got one action left, bud.
Yeah, I think I'm going to, in anticipation of this whole fireball thing.
Well, cool. So if you kill someone on your turn, your hype track will play.
Oh, nice.
We'll shield up.
Shield up.
And that's it.
Good deal.
That's what we'll do.
You are shielded up. Next.
I'm gonna do a speedy snare right here. I'm gonna lay
Okay.
down. Gonna lay down a poison barb snare.
That's a pretty hard corner there.
He could. Oh, I guess it's a.
Yeah, but he could
action.
step into.
I can't take the action step. It takes.
Oh,
to
okay.
lay down a snare.
I mean, would he be able to just like throw it at Soul's feet?
Nah. So like, it's a. Well, it's
Just do like a
basically-
quick acrobatics
I mean,
check.
You could
jump
just
in
like
on the
reach
ground.
around the corner. Yeah, just
Well,
like
Yeah.
I was gonna say, this
slide it in.
This particular snare is just a bunch of caltrops with poison on it instead of like
Okay.
You know, like
pressure
doing a
sensitive stuff.
doing a bowling hook, but
Roll me
with
an
a trap.
acrobatics check to see how well you can hook that thing over the corner. I'll let that be a
Yeah.
part of your action there. All right, that's good enough. That'll do it.
Pretty good.
Yeah. All right, it's there. Cool.
Alright, now no one step on those.
All right, Oku's up next.
God, about time.
I like that it puts like status effects on people and everything. You see how they get.
Yeah, it's cool as hell, man.
bonuses. Oh my god.
Hey, Shane, hell is not cool, alright? It's hot. It's full of hellfire.
You
Oh,
done
Oh,
it!
you
Bless!
love to see it.
I will geek out over UI any day of the week.
So that's a two-action spell.
And
It's a pretty looking spell. Did someone sneeze? Because we've all been blessed you.
I think you know what it is. I think I know. What is it, Aaron?
going to what?
What is it?
Oh, I can't do fireball. That's a 2-action spell. Bless is a 2-action thing as well.
Yeah.
But that would be cool. I also wouldn't be able to move, cast, and then move. I can't end a turn on someone's square, so I don't really have a good. Like looking at what my character can actually see, it would not be very good. So I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, Vision of Weakness would have been a good one.
Shield up your
Ooh,
pal.
that is also a good
There you go.
choice.
Very good deal.
Man,
All right.
gets a little Genghis Khan.
Damn, look at how long my card's getting.
One card.
All right, Sherman.
Sherman's gonna do.
Sherman has
the
a
thing.
wall of fire.
Sherman's gonna wall of fire.
Unfortunately, shield and twin parry.
I don't want to burn up the caltrops that he just put down, so I will start it from here and then just have it go all the way back through the what do you call it? The
Hallway?
Oh.
sauna.
Okay.
Yeah, back into the sauna.
Okay. Well, how long is the? Like, what is the range?
Let me look here. Wall of fire. Oh, here. cast?
60 feet.
Up to 60
1
feet long
minute.
and 10 feet high, yeah.
Whoop.
Let's push him into the blast. I get a plus 19.
So it goes all the way back.
So
Or
it
a
makes it all the way to
5
the back
foot
wall.
thick,
All right.
10-foot radius ring of flame.
Oh, but see, this monk has to take like targeted fire
foot thick.
damage,
Okay,
so it doesn't
okay.
really do anything.
Shut up. I'll fight you.
All right. 40, 50, 60. There we go.
Blue is a different primary color. Red damage does not affect him.
Include neutral. Was I got a template helper. Okay. So both.
You have a template
Target.
helper?
And go ahead and roll your damage.
Feast and
Okay.
famine.
That's far too many ones for there to only be 1/6.
It's damage.
How many ones is it?
It's damage.
2.
2.
It's
Two
better than
ones,
3
6.
ones and a 2. Or was
You
it
got
4
like
ones?
Oh, I just
5
clicked
ones.
flames. so
5
that worked.
ones and a 2.
Mm. The infamous roll. That needs to be your backdrop, Aaron.
Well, shoot, it's not doing the effect.
I'm gonna print it off
Let's just keep
and
rolling.
just tape it to my wall here to remember that it could always be worse. When I'm in my darkest moments.
All right.
When I was at my darkest moments, he was there
Everything
for
on
me.
each side of the wall is concealed.
The 2 is just there
That crosses
taunting.
the wall. At the start of its turn, takes 46. So is there no immediate damage?
Oh yeah, I
it
think we did
rolls-
this last
I think it
time.
happens at their
Any creature that
turn,
crosses
and
the
you
wall
roll
is
each
occupying
time.
the wall at the start of its turn. So yeah, don't disregard that damage. When it gets to each creature's turn, let me know and I'll roll damage for him.
Never mind about that shitty damage. Let me roll better.
All right. Oh, did you have an action left?
Nope, 3 action spell.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Well, it would be the start of his turn, so
11 damage.
All right. So there's
Yeah.
a 11 points there, I guess.
the start of the muscle man's turn.
The gas is also in there. So he is really messed up right now. Oh, where does he want to go? Probably out of the fire.
Into the snare.
And into the... Oh, shit, I forgot about the snare. All right. Let me go back up to the snare here in our chat. And then... Can you just post it again, man? I can't
Sure.
find it.
DC 15 basic reflex.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad. I got a pretty decent... Okay, that is a success.
Well, I mean, it deals 1d4 when it steps into the zone, and then on a
Yes, it
failed
deals
save, something else
D4
happens.
piercing damage.
Oh yeah, it does.
And that's a 4. Max damage.
Love to see
Hey.
it. Got it right in
on
the
a
pad of
failed
the foot. You hate to see
save,
it.
lodged for 1 minute. So 1d4 poison to the creature each time it strides 1/2 its speed. Okay, but that doesn't apply
So
to
it
him
just-
because he succeeded.
yeah.
So, but you did
It
do
just,
4
he just stepped down and
points
went,
there.
ow! Fuck.
So he stepped, and now he's going to try and put the hurt on
You
Mr. Bird.
step in difficult terrain. Isn't that technically difficult terrain, or does that not count in 2E?
I mean,
I
they-
don't think it counts as difficult terrain.
The difficult terrain is a thing in 2E.
Yeah.
There's a dead guy in
What a
there
dead
too,
body.
I think. So-
I was about to say, would a dead body count as
So
difficult
would
terrain?
that step be
So,
actually a move action at
take
that
an A
point?
up.
So Still can.
So
yeah.
take your A up.
Hey, sorry, I was trying to print something.
Yeah, he actually is printing off the roll.
God damn it. He's gonna mail it to me, I bet.
I can't double. Oh, it's Hooker's boot time. The AOPs
man.
have to wait.
Mail it to me. Mail a copy to me, please. I can just print off.
That was good boop.
I guess they don't call it
God,
attack opportunity. It's called a reactive strike now.
Yeah,
Then
that's
try and
Flip 5.
Man, there's
Retrain
nothing
my
like a
brain.
disc
It's
coming at
itself
you in
from
scale,
3-5.
though. That's beautiful.
All right, good night. I can't right click on this guy for some stupid reason. It won't let me select.
just highlight
So-
and click T on your keyboard.
Or if you look at the bar on the left, it's below the square, like the one that looks like a target. If you click on that
Yep!
guy,
Oh god, he's
that's a
dead.
critical layout.
You like that noise?
There's some sad numbers on those dice, though.
And he's dead.
2 ones and a 2.
Doesn't matter anyway.
What that sword do though?
All right,
What the
I
dog
have
doing?
one of these guys left. Oh, what's he gonna do? Just watch his friend get cut down from stepping on
He's not
his
gonna walk
fire?
into fire. He's like,
There's
daddy's gonna
fire
walk
there.
into a wall of flame.
No, you don't get it. I can take the fire.
As long as I burn hotter than the flame.
That's right. My passion
I've-
burns hotter than the flame.
Oh, I do
Have
have
you
an
seen,
action I can do though.
Have you seen the Fallout 4 mod where they make Lil Jon fall out?
So
Just,
he's
like,
going
shrinking
to
down
leap
fuel
up
size.
very deftly onto the square, far more carefully than those who went before him with his swift leap ability he has.
Pretty quick
Swift.
leap.
I forgot about this before, but whatever. Swift leap doesn't trigger reactions, which I guess he already had a reaction, so it wouldn't matter anyway.
It wouldn't matter anyways.
Yeah.
Fucking anyway.
Yeah, but it looks cool, so.
It's a shame my poison caltrops aren't persistent.
If he moves
Does a
half
corkscrew-
more than half his speed, it is.
Backflip gainer onto the dead bodies, the 2 dead bodies in front of him.
And he's gonna make some
He'll-
attacks on you. Here's the first one. He's gonna
He
try
lies
and
a
bite
popsicle
you.
butt.
I missed. Well, next he's gonna try and hit you
Yes.
with claws. Miss again. Holy shit!
Oh, sure.
That was a
missed
good roll. It still missed. All right, that's his whole thing. He's done.
My
Okay.
AC is 27.
Sick.
Yeah, we really did build a big feathery wall in front of that door.
And now it's the bird times.
You know,
I
I
will
think if
say-
it weren't for shield, I may have hit you.
Well, he's also got that
no.
Twin Parry thing going on.
Yeah, shield and twin parry don't even stack. It was still
did I not?
27. No.
All right, Soul.
Yeah, but he gives
Do yours.
gives you the shield block ability,
Damage
so
reduction,
you
yeah.
can.
Oh yeah, so you can absorb some of that damage.
How'd the shield go away? Does it only last till the start of his turn?
It only lasts till the start of my turn.
Ah.
What the shield doing?
What the shield do? What the bird doing?
Alright, so this guy's unharmed. Let's change
You are blessed.
double slice.
What I want to know is, does he have Eleanor Shell's
That was
file,
a
or
4.
does he have a cactus?
You still hit.
That was
There
not
you
a
go.
4, and he still hit.
Critical hit. You gonna cut
Damn
this
it.
guy down in one hit? Okay.
And critical.
Not bad.
That's,
Is it including the
45.
blessed?
So that'd
That's
be
45.
He's dead.
45.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is.
You still got
That
one
did not Include
He's
the
dead,
bless.
Jim.
Oh yeah, it did include
one
the
action
bless.
left.
And we are going to
Twin Parry, I suppose.
rinse and
Well, I
repeat.
mean, I would take one step forward so he can't get out of the fire
You cannot
to attack
step
you.
onto that square. It's so full of
Oh,
shit
right.
right now.
It's so full of bodies.
He can't use his move action to move 5 feet forward.
Well, yeah, you can't step, but you could
Oh, yeah,
stride
yeah.
onto
Well,
it.
that's
if you
what I
want
meant.
to, go right up into the fire. Yeah. Or the edge
Where
of the
is
fire.
this fire? I don't even see fire.
The
the
fire
fire
in the
is here.
square. I tried making it, and it just didn't
Okay.
work. So I don't know what the deal is with that.
I'm
I
just
could
gonna
try, but
stand
it-
here. I can't find fucking. There it is. I went to 3.
Here,
Just gonna
I'll
Tyler
try and
Perry.
make fire.
We can do this.
I try to hit hard and be
There's
hard
a
to
wall of
hit.
fire. Oh, I don't like that. That's kind of lame. Yeah, we'll do it. That's fine. Oh, what about this one? Oh, that was bullshit. Oh, that's what I wanted. That's the one.
Okay.
If I add a little fill texture to it.
How about a little fire, Scarecrow?
Does that work?
Can't see
I
nothing.
don't see anything.
I also
Do you need to
don't-
reveal it on
shit.
the player layer?
I don't know,
whatever?
man.
Player
Player
layer.
I just
Player
deleted it by
Larry?
accident now. At least my delete's working now.
Hey man, you could just MS Paint a line there. I'm good. You know, like
Yeah, if you wanted to move forward, then
There we go.
Dude,
there
we
go.
could just do this.
Boom. I got it.
nice.
get
Then the
yourself
guy
an
with the
iPad
10-foot
with a
reach
pen
could
and
stand
start
behind you.
drawing all your own stuff.
You're right.
Or no, you don't have the 10-foot reach at the moment, do you?
Oh, there it is.
Hey,
Who are you talking
There's a wall of fire.
Lumiere doesn't have a 10-foot reach at the moment, does he?
about? He doesn't
No.
have his rock on a stick, nah. Rock on a string. Doesn't have his yo-yo. Should I just have a Killua yo-yo instead of...
You could wait for. Nah, you probably want to move up into that square.
All right,
already
so you're doing
twin
Soul
paired,
has
that's
got
the
one
other
action
turn.
left still, right?
nope. I'm done. All my
You
actions
done?
are done.
He double struck and twin parried.
Oh,
You don't
twin
want
parry.
to make it to where he can't stand outside of the fire to attack you?
No, because I'm not going to stand on uneven terrain. And
Yeah,
All
plus
right.
he would be able to move like up or down.
Give me your damage roll, Sherman.
All right, now I gotta find the fucking spell again.
Hey, not bad. That's 12
One
points.
better, we'll take it.
It turns out you can't martial
Numbers
art
on the
fire.
board.
Would I be able to attack around this hard corner, Justin, or would I have to be, like, in the room?
Let's see here. Oh, what am I gonna have him do? I think I'm gonna have him.
He's gonna thug it out in the fire. Like, I can take it. He's actually on 2 different forms of fire at the moment. That's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of fun.
You ever been on fire twice at the same time?
He's gonna go back.
I'm burning free. Does he take the damage each square?
No.
No, when you start on your...
And then he's
Start at the start
gonna.
Is opening that curtain a move action as well?
Whether it is or
shit, we'll go
isn't
for it.
doesn't make a difference in this situation. He's just gonna go through here and just get out of that fire. I've been trying to think if I want to get him to go there or back into the sauna. Yeah, there's fine. Let's keep moving. Nami's up next.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna do the devices, even though I feel like it's like
You
a
have to be able to
really
see
high
'em.
DC. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
shit. I guess I
devising
can't even see it
stratagems.
right now. Fuck. I think I'm just gonna wave my.
Just gonna hold your turn.
Yeah, I'll hold
You
my
can tell your
turn.
spellcasters where he went, who can't see him.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah. Okay, so I'd probably just like tell him. Oh yeah, he doubled back, and like hooked around the corner there.
Okay, that's a free action. You can say that as a free action. You can still hold your turn, jump in if you want to do anything.
Cool. All right. I'm going to mark Mr. Bigman as my targeted prey.
Can you do that without seeing him?
I believe so. When you focus your attention on a single foe, you become unstoppable in the pursuit. Because I can hunt a prey if I'm simply tracking it.
Or like he knows it exists.
I simply mark it as what I'm chasing.
Okay. All right.
As a result, I get to roll something. Recall knowledge. What would I recall knowledge about this guy?
Society.
You know, he looks exactly like Michael.
Is there any specific lore that he'd be able to like? Is he undead?
No, he's not undead. You know, he's a skulk.
He's a skulk. 24, tell me anything?
You know, skulks typically have the abilities to kind of like blend in to their surroundings and like camouflage. That's why they're called skulks.
They do be skulking.
Yeah.
As a free recall, can you have him just remember that he looks exactly like Michael Rooker?
No, I've never heard of that man in my life, and I will thank you not to mention that man in my life.
Something from beyond the veil tells Lumiere that, man, this guy looks exactly like Michael Rooker.
Yeah, but you don't get any like new or useful information against this guy. Like,
I don't critically succeed.
No, there's honestly this is a failure. But that was the same information I gave you before about what Skulk was and all that. So,
Jeez, even on a society roll, I failed to roll. Oh well. And then I'm gonna step right.
Some of these
here.
very specialized creatures have incredibly high DCs. Like you guys aren't even getting close to these knowledge checks. Just gonna tell you right now.
Right. I guess I'll go here.
You know the 27, 28, or whatever that last roll wasn't even close.
24.
That's
fine.
You had a good roll.
I can't exactly recall knowledge about a dude I just met.
Right.
Yeah, I'll go here and give up my final action.
Okay. So you're just kind of waiting out the end of this fire at this point. Kind of feels that way.
Seems that way.
Can I start a move action, cast a spell, and end the move action after the spell is cast?
Move, cast, and move? Yeah, you can do that?
No, so as part of the, so what I want to do is I want to move up this direction.
Okay.
Whoops, hang on.
Basically, he wants to split up the two actions and then, cast his spell.
Like, you do it at the same time. I want to move here. God damn it. I want to move... Jesus. Move here, but as I'm in the same square as Namiet, I want to cast a spell. So essentially, I would move while casting.
Okay.
And launch the spell when I was lined up.
You could ask him to move, and then once he does, you can then take your turn and do that thing.
He is holding his turn.
Yeah. I mean, you could ask him to get out of my way, and then he can just get moved. Do you want to give him a shot, not Eli?
You're muted.
All right. You are free to roam the cabin, sir.
Cool. Move here.
Oh God, more fire. Okay. Did you still have a spell slot for that left?
I did.
How many do you have left?
Boom. 1.
Okay. Oh, so you hadn't used
But
any of your.
it hits
third
around
spells?
corners, so that's what I need.
Yeah, I mean that'll do it. Let me have him roll a reflex save. That is a failure. Roll your damage roll.
Hell yeah! Let's not get ones.
Soul takes 24 damage.
No, what?
You're targeting Soul.
Oh, I'm still targeting him. The other guy takes 24 damage.
All right, I've got to set the target then. Set target to... Oh, there we go. Okay. New modules. I'm learning how to use them here. All right.
So he fails, so he takes full damage, right?
He does. 24 points of damage, as far as you know. Yep. So it's a step and a fireball, and it's Sherman's turn. We can get rid of
All
that template.
right. So, yeah, let me see here. I think
Does Sherman have his
what
fireball
I
still?
am going to do is I'm gonna guess we're probably going back to town after this. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the firewall up for one more round, so we'll have to go through everything one more time. Just to get ready for my next round, I'm going to cast Quantum Shot, which will give me an extra bullet to shoot. And then I will also cast Fireball.
All right.
1 second here.
Same spot.
Same spot. All right.
There we go. Yeah, my headphones cut out on me for a second.
That is
there.
a 31
So,
as a
yes.
success. He was ready for this one. You've thrown a lot of fire at him over the course of this
Success
fight.
mean he takes...
Yeah, he takes half damage, so roll your damage.
Explode!
Boom.
So 14
right.
damage.
14 points. All right. You guys are chipping away at this guy.
That came out
without,
nice.
I have to get
There
a
you
scissors from my wife. She doesn't trust me with them.
Hey, I'm really sorry, guys. I got to dip out early. I got a phone call coming.
Oh, all right.
No worries.
Sorry about
See you
that. I will.
We'll talk to you next time, bud.
Yeah, I'll see you next week.
Rolled. He got a 1, 2, and a bunch of ones.
Whoa. All right. So that's your whole turn.
Hey.
Yep.
I named the file 121111.
All right, Soul, you're up next. What are you doing?
I'm going to stand here. And then I'm... Oh, you... I lose Bless, though. Ooh. Do I get
You
Bless
shouldn't
from
when
here?
you're there.
Oh, yeah, if you move
Now you're
forward,
good.
yeah. You just have
Oh,
to have
yeah.
line of sight, I guess.
Line of sight, yeah. I'll stand there. I'll twin parry, so I'm just going to leave the effect on.
All right, sounds good. And he's just yelling at you guys at this point, like, "This is a bunch of bullshit!"
I thought you liked to fight.
I'm
not a firefighter.
This isn't a fair fight.
You never said anything about a fair fight.
You were literally talking about augmenting your body to fight people.
There's no such thing as a fair fight.
Yeah, he's just gonna
This is. He's basically living out fantasy punk, right? Instead of cyberpunk, he's body mods and cyberware. And...
You're far too chromed up, Shum. We have to flatline you.
All right. I think he's just gonna hold his
He's
turn.
a magus psycho.
There's not a lot he can do at this point. Like, it would be stupid for him to charge at you guys through a fire. He's just gonna try and wait this out.
Your mother was a toaster.
Namian holds his turn. Next.
It even says Bad Dice Club in the.
I mean, I really have nothing here to do. I guess I'll prepare to disrupt prey whenever he gets close.
Okay.
Which is you.
How long does this wall of fire last?
1 minute. But he can choose to end it, I think.
So disrupt prey is already a reaction. You wouldn't have to prepare that.
Oh.
Yeah.
What you could do is
I can prepare a slash swordy swing thing.
Yeah. You could even move forward if you wanted to get the bless on there and still be able to prepare a sword slash.
True. Yeah. I prepare a swordy fang thing.
All right. Oku, what are you doing now?
Oku!
Oku's gonna look back at Sherman and say, drop the fire and prepare a spell. So this, as soon as I see him step out of that corner, I want to cast Interstellar Void on him.
Damn.
All right.
I'll put the fire out, throws him into literal space.
Well, he goes from being really hot to real fucking cold.
Yeah. Sherman just kind of takes his time, looks at his gun a little bit, spins the chambers. Yeah, all right. I think we can do this.
Does a Gene Starwind reload?
Yep. And then he is going to prepare an action to fire as soon as he sees the whites of his eyes, and then he's going to drop the fire.
Sees the white of its eyes.
You know, it's a shame that the cylinder spin looks
fire.
So cool,
fire. Okay, so there's a bunch of prepared actions here.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of prepared actions.
Wall of fire drops. It's such a shame.
I just as soon as I do that, as soon as I drop the fire, I'm like, all right, you don't think it's fair? I snap my fingers. Come and get us.
Feel a little bad about tricking this guy, but at the same time, fuck this guy.
This dude want to get upgraded.
Why don't you
by
get over here and
Sagacity.
fight me man to man? I ain't running in there getting the shit kicked out of me and burned to hell. I've had enough of this fire. I'm just waiting this out.
No, I dispelled the fire.
The fire's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Oh.
Yeah. So
okay.
there's a dismiss action, which takes one action. So
all right.
I was able to dismiss and do 2 actions to prepare.
Okay, sure.
And then his free action was...
Yeah, my free action was to be a cocky dick about it. Be like, yeah, I was like, you don't think it's fair? That's why I said, snap it, get rid of it. And I was like, well, come get us.
You cocky cock.
All right. So, Soul, what are you doing? Oh, he's gone,
baby. His background is.
I think Soul would probably. Oh no, here he is.
Back.
Oh, I'm here.
I like your background, so.
Thank you.
That was like a mythically bad roll.
It really was. Where did this guy go? Where is he?
He's back in
He's still backed in the corner. I did just taunt him to try and get him to come to us, so you might be able to
Hey,
like.
Sawyer, where did you post that?
In the cast chat. I posted it just for us. I didn't want it to be public unless you wanted it to be public. So.
Meanwhile, has his background as it.
You know, I don't want anybody on the internet seeing this. So.
Can we pin that somewhere? Can I pin that?
So, Saw, what are you doing, bud?
Go.
You could
Suppose I
twin
could
parry
hold an
and prepare
action.
an action to attack.
Yeah, all your reaction thing is reset now, so you can make some new choices here.
I suppose if he gets in range, I attack.
All right.
That's 2. Do you want a twin parry on top of that? I said that's only 2 actions. Do you
I'll
want a
do
twin
that
parry
too.
on top of that?
I'll just leave the twin parry on.
You just hear it go really quiet back there.
Maybe he's healing.
No response from him. Oh, jeez.
I think he's healing, boys.
I think Nami might like move down here, prepare an attack. With his
Okay.
bow.
I don't think this guy's gonna come and fight us. I think he's gonna just wait it out.
Oh, don't worry.
If we have a Mexican standoff, if we wait for 8 hours, does Oku get their spell slots recovered?
Mexican standoffs aren't super restful.
All right, Tsunami is just chilling.
How many
All right.
fireballs can you get?
Lumiere,
per
what are you
8
doing?
hours of standoffing? Lumiere is gonna say in Aklo,
It's us, the Sugathi. We have killed the intruders. Come on out and we'll give you your upgrades so that you can fight all the more.
Okay. Roll a bluff check.
oh man,
Deception.
Or deception.
Oh, man. That's a whole lot of +0. That's a flat roll for me.
Hey, you know, it probably wasn't
I'll-
very good because Sugathi don't even talk with their mouths. They communicate telepathically.
Honestly, it was just to bother him and get him angry
Sure.
more than it actually was expecting
Sure.
a success there. I don't know, just keep my prepared action up, I suppose.
All right. Oku's up next.
Yep, still just gonna wait for him to move out of that room.
All right. We just got this Mexican standoff here. Okay.
Yeah. I think Sherman takes the time to like pull a cigarette out of his pocket. Like audibly, you hear the Zippo
Later
like
click.
open up. Ching! You know, you should be thanking me. I took the liberty of killing what's her name before you had the chance to. I mean, it wouldn't have been that much of a fight anyways, saving you the trouble, really. So, you know, you think you can do better, you might as well just come out here and see if we can settle this. I mean, a bit of a coward if I'm being quite honest. Ugh.
All right, you gotta give me a check for that one. I think that's pretty good. Though.
What kind of check do you want?
Let's see here.
Yeah, what do you roll
Typically,
for?
Diplomacy, maybe?
Typically, this
say
would
that's
be
like-
an intimidation type of thing.
I'm not trying to intimidate him, though. I'm just trying to get under his skin.
I would say it's diplomacy. Like, he's trying to get what he wants out of this guy. Which is to make him pissed.
Deception, because I'm trying to be all nonchalant about it and whatnot.
Could be deception as well.
Deception? No, because you're not
quite
lying to him.
honest.
No, he did lie.
Probably
It was
diplomacy
a
would be
pretty
the
solid fight.
closest.
Could we call
Yeah,
it
but
a
he's kinda goad
society
him.
check to get, like, accurately get under his skin?
I wonder if there's an action for this. Is there an action for this in Pathfinder 2?
I think it's a scoundrel check.
Honestly,
Coerce? Is it coerce?
intimidation would be like because you're trying to get him pissed off.
Could
Not
be.
For you. You are highly capable of taking the fun job.
You bully a creature doing what you want.
Good night.
Yeah, because I had a feat for this, but I couldn't do it during combat. So I was always like, okay, what's the point
I'm
then?
not trained in intimidation is the thing. I'm not trying to intimidate him. I'd be more than happy to just roll diplomacy.
Go for it.
You know what? I'm gonna blow my hero point on that one.
All right.
Fuck you! God damn
Ooh,
it!
It got lower.
Can
Yeah.
you borrow my hero point?
I'm just gonna keep my action prepared after doing that. So
Okay.
I guess no more
You
Dairy
did
Queen
get
hits.
him to. I call back out to you. He's like, I didn't even get to fight her.
you weren't missing much.
Fuck you. Oh, he's just, yeah. But he's not moving. Even still.
All right, Justin. Which of us is more stubborn, us or you?
I don't know.
Dog, you take it away.
How long does Bless last?
I don't know, like a minute or something.
1 minute, I believe.
So what, 10 rounds?
Yes.
Oh, we might just have to get in there. Mm-mm.
I mean, it's a tough position, you know. Like, he's kind of forced you guys to fight him one-on-one by staying around that corner, you know. Anyone range isn't going to be able to get a shot off on him, you know.
Oops.
And I'm almost certain he's prepared a strike for whoever comes around the corner.
Okay. Perfect. I have 30 feet of movement. Does he have AOP?
He does this round. He has a prepared reaction, and so
I'm sure.
you are going to take a fist to the face here. Let's see if he can hit you, though.
ouch.
And that's going to be a critical hit as he does connect. And you take 46 points of slashing damage as he slashes you with his nails.
Cool. Well, then I'm going to attack him once.
Holy God.
Fucking. Oh my God.
All right, roll your damage.
I do 17 damage.
Roll 2. Okay.
And he's off guard. And then...
Jeez.
Wait, is that right?
Oh, you probably didn't hit the crit button.
Oh, here, I'll hit the double. Or I'll just
no, because he's got deadly on that weapon.
Oh, yeah,
so...
I gotta reroll that then. Here we go.
I got a 1 on the 8. Damn. Anyways, 29 damage, and he's off guard.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna...
Well, I mean, if you were gonna roll a 1, that's where you wanted it to be.
And then I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Hit and run. Nice. Okay. That
Actually,
works.
he doesn't have a reaction left, so... Well, he will after this turn, because it's his turn, but...
Yeah. No, that was smart. That was smart getting out of there. Oh, man. What's he gonna do now? He just got gutted.
I like to think that you came around the corner and you both just slashed each other at the same exact time.
I did like an upward slash as he just clocked me in the face.
All right, fine. You ain't gonna give me a fair fight. I accept that. Just let me walk on out of here then.
I don't know about that. I'll tell you what. You disrobe and leave everything here and we might consider it. Might be carrying something good on you. Those shurikens look mighty fine.
Do you think a throwing star can kill a man?
No, but I don't know what else he has on him.
The
Is the point.
shurikens, I think you would know, are kind of worthless.
Yeah, but I don't know what else he has on him is the point.
Do you think I can
I'll
kill
say
a
this.
man?
You
with a throwing
observed
star?
him having hand wraps. And of course he's got his medal that he will never take.
Oh
off.
yeah, he's got to leave that behind too.
Damn.
I want him walking out here the same way he walked out the day he was born.
The same way we walked in on him in the song.
Crazy thing is, that medal was on him the day he was born.
Been a champ since day one.
Wow.
Give me a
Aaron, you think
diplomacy
I
check.
He walked out
I'll
like
let you do this for
Rocky.
free even. We'll do
Oh
this
man, this
kind
broke.
of off the cuff here.
Hey Aaron, you think I can kill a man with
Yeah.
a throwing star?
All right, fine.
I don't know. Can
Sure
you?
I can.
Well, what do you
And-
say, fellas?
Sure I can.
He leaves.
Can you?
He leaves here
Sure I can.
Can you?
without a stitch, and we let him walk free.
I don't know.
It ain't just me. I gotta pass this by the rest of the group.
I'm not certain Lumiere would lower his blade. At this point, this guy is a potential problem.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. I made the offer, but that does not mean we need to take it. So it's up to you guys.
I think Lumiere would vocalize affirmative, but he would not ready. He would not drop his prepared slash.
So you see him, a bunch of clothes, the shurikens, the hand wraps hit the floor here. And then finally his hand just reaches out slowly and just
Okay, there.
hits the ground.
His hand?
No, his
metal.
hand is holding his medal and then just
as I chop it off.
You can tell this was very painful for him to do.
Oh yeah. I'm like, well, so out loud, what does everybody say? Because I think he's probably waiting for everybody to give their answer.
I think Lumiere gave an affirmative out loud, but he's gonna go back on his word on that point, I think.
What does Saw say? Or what does Soul say?
I'll let him leave.
Soul says yes. I think Namiad would probably be cool with this.
I think he would too.
Yeah.
What does Oku say?
Bark.
Aaron?
Bark.
Oku is just concerned about him coming back with more stuff.
I think, do you like say that with message?
Do that.
I think I would just
I don't know.
Look
Oku's
at you and
torn.
be like,
One of those things that's like live and let live, right?
yeah.
Totally fine, but at the same time it's like what terrible things would he cause later?
Yeah, Lumiere, the reason
Would
why
he go
he's not
summon
dropping
like
out of
more? Or would he just like
think
rally a
Lumiere's,
bunch
like,
of
on the same
bucks
Yeah,
to
no,
come
no, no.
back and I don't know.
Roll a perception check. Everyone wants to, kind of like a sense motive type of thing. I'll give you more information about this guy depending on how well you roll.
I think Lumiere's kind of on the same page as you, Aaron, where he's like, I've seen people I've given mercy to before come back with, bigger, badder shit and cause more trouble.
We'll have
We kind of caught this guy on the back foot.
Namiad roll a perception too.
We're all kind of in the same spot here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy seems like he's not aligned with Belcora anyway. He's just aligned with himself. It's all just, the glory of the fight and victory for this guy. You
This
think
dude
he
just
doesn't
likes to
have
fight.
a lot of stakes in, the goings on
All right.
within the lighthouse. He's just here to get something for himself and can leave.
All right.
I say we just let him go.
I say the last thing I tell him is, all right, there's one last condition. You gotta leave the town alone. We can't have you running amok and causing trouble out there. Whoever it is else you want to go, that's not our problem. But out of the vaults, out of the town, and you're golden, pony boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty over here.
That is the end of the combat. So he steps out again, buck-ass naked. I don't know how many
Again.
times it would take for him to roll that check to not be on fire, because he has not passed a single one. There we go. Now he's on fire.
Good timing.
Right. Yeah, that did some damage to him. So, yeah.
Could we
As he
He's
walks
just-
by,
table talk wise, could we convince him to tag along with us for a little while?
I doubt it at this
I
point.
don't think he's a big fan of ours at the moment. As he walks
Well,
by, I just want
Oku
to
could
go.
Listen.
heal him.
I'm just gonna head to the Underdark. You'll never see me again.
Yeah, fine by me. As he walks by, I want to just go, listen, I hate to see you leave. And as he goes up the stairs, I want to slap him on the ass and just be like, but I love to watch you go.
Oh man.
Roll for initiative. Oh man, Sherman made an unarmed attack on a non-combatant. Roll for initiative.
Right.
It's like, listen, I can tell that you spent some time in that there arena and whatnot, because that is chiseled, sir.
It's a taut butt.
Yeah. I know.
It's a little burnt around the edges, but it's still good.
Is there anything going on with that metal?
I was just gonna say, what do you say,
It's
gentlemen? Should we
sitting there on the ground?
oh shit.
Oops.
Should we check the spoils and what? Actually, just before he left, there is one last thing that I want to do.
Oh, what?
And I think this kind of goes along with me slapping him on the ass now that I think about it.
Okay.
I want to check to see if he tried to sneak anything
in
out.
his ass.
What'd you sneak a finger in there when you slapped his ass?
16. That is a very well chiseled ass.
Okay.
You got a fucking proctologist ass slap over here.
So what I did, guys, I did not just plop everything in there. I moved his stuff. You saw kind of like he had a bag of stuff further in, like in the spa. So I just moved it in there. I figured you'd go and like go through his shit anyway. So it's all in there.
Okay.
So
Just
in
gonna
there he
actually
had
stand guard.
10 shurikens, which are worth 10 cups. So he has a +1 striking hand wraps of mighty blows, and some treasure worth some money.
Can I have the hand
ring,
wraps?
a dagger, a bracelet, and a medal.
That platinum metal. Could one of us use that for needle darts?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I
I don't know if that's a
platinum?
metal. That's not a type for needle darts.
I
is
don't
it?
think it is.
No.
do think is mithril considered a material? I think it is, although I don't know if it counts as like a weakness or anything.
No.
Can I have those hand wraps though? Because I can actually use those.
Go ahead.
I got no problem with it. I mean,
I think
Lumiere's
Oku
not
could
even
use them
looking through
too.
his stuff.
Um,
Lumiere's keeping an eye on the door because he still doesn't trust that guy's not going to come back. Do some
I have a regular +1 hand wraps of mighty blows. I don't know if anyone else here can actually make unarmed strikes.
I can make unarmed strikes.
Anyone can make unarmed strikes.
Yeah, but do you take the -2 to do lethal damage and all that?
Of course.
See, I
Oku
don't.
has claw attacks for unarnund blows, so
Oku's
Uh,
a cheat.
Hand
I don't
wraps
think so.
do
striking
actually
ring would
count
be
for
really
claw
good
attacks, I believe.
for
Oh,
her.
okay.
I have a beak attack.
I do believe the hand wraps work for any sort of natural attack.
I could do a fist and I could do a headbutt, which is why I have a
So
sword and a
who
meteor
would who do you think would we rather have Oku or Soul take these? Because I don't think Oku has a weapon with a +1 on it yet.
Would you
Nope.
rather have Hootie or the Blowfish?
Do you mind if I give my old hand wraps to Oku?
Yeah,
What?
that's fine. You can totally do that.
All right.
Ew, it smells like sulfur and sweat.
You should be
The
able to give each
sulfa
other items now. I did
is
fix
sulfa.
that, so
Oh. Yeah, I was able to just throw that in his inventory. Was that like a setting or something that you needed to change?
switched out a module.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I think the rest of it can go into the bag of holding.
That is
I
for
feel good
Soul,
about how today
so-
went.
Yeah, it's always nice when I don't have to kill the guy.
I suppose by default, you are the new owner of a vault bar. I'm not certain how many accolades that particular treasure holds.
Yeah.
Was there like some sort of deed of ownership? For
We
that
are
bar
sharing
and
all of
and
the coin, right?
Yeah, I think we'll probably go and get this all.
Oh,
like-
okay. It's all going to the bag of holding. I see.
Yep.
Was there any kind of
And
like
with
deed
that-
of ownership?
No deed or ownership. So
It was just a bar without a liquor license.
you're right. Yeah, I think we'll call it there, guys. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll catch you next week.
Did we get the
Thanks
XP?
for joining us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got
EXP.